Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. Today's video is an Amazon video. You guys know we all love our Amazon video, but this one's just a tad bit more special because it is going to be high-end home decor on Amazon. I love Amazon. I love home decor. We're just gonna put them together today. I also feel like the majority of us have probably taken Christmas down by now. It's probably safe to say that. And the home may be feeling just a little minimal or just empty. And so if you're wanting to warm up that space or find some beautiful pieces, I'm gonna be helping you out today. I did wanna mention too, to find the links, you're gonna have to find the down arrow and then click. You'll see a few things that are listed that have pictures. And so you guys can never find all the products. That's actually a different system, but click on that down arrow and you're actually gonna see my description box where I'll be talking, and then I'll have all the links there. I'll also try to pin them in a comment down below in the comment section, just in case you're having a hard time, but I know sometimes finding the links can be tricky, so I wanted to help you out. I honestly have so many good finds. I don't even know where to start. Normally I start by category, but like everything's home decor, so it just makes me happy. This is though a recent purchase. I was needing new knives. I feel like through the holidays and all of that, and running them through the dishwasher when you're not supposed to be, I just felt like I needed a fresh set for the fresh year. But I also wanted to leave them out on our countertops so they'd be more functional. Knives are something we use every single day. My daughter does a lot of cooking and baking and all of that. So I wanted to have them out, but I wanted it to look pretty. And so I picked up this set of knives, and guys, just alone the box is gorgeous. Like, this would have been a great gift. I'll try to remember to share it like at the end of this year, but it's stunning. The box is stunning. The knives are stunning. They work so well. We've been using them a lot. They are dishwasher safe, so if that's a big deal to you, I love the light wood. So if you're needing just like a good knife set, this one is just really, really pretty. I wanted to show you them actually out and displayed though. Like, I just think it looks so pretty. You guys know me, I don't keep a lot on my countertops. This is huge, having this out and this out. But with all the cooking, it's just so much more convenient and functional. But I love that these are out, but it's so pretty. It's like decor. And I will say, if you have more knives, like these are just like slats in here, so you could put your own in there. That's what's super nice, is you just like move them around. So do keep that in mind. But if you are needing the pretty knife set, I will have this link down below. Okay, the next product I want to talk about, the first one, I'll show you what I've been using, and then I ordered new ones. But what I love are these black night lights. You can plug them in. I feel like they're really helpful like in hallways at night, if you get up or you have kids that get up. Bathrooms are a big one. I keep these in our guest bathrooms so people can find them. But all you do is plug them in, and then there is a little thing right here you can slide up and down, and you can choose the brightness. So I keep mine on bright because I like it, but if you want a dim light, but they only turn on when the room gets dark. So all day long you can leave them plugged in, but at night they'll turn on, or anytime it's dark. So I've loved having these. I know a lot of you guys have bought these, but they came out with prettier ones. Like, I still use these, but I definitely ordered more. And you guys may have seen these in my last clip, so I thought I'd show them. Now they have them in like black and gold with this white color. They also have them like in a crystal, like bubbly finish. So pretty. I chose this one. They're so pretty. I've just been leaving them out in my kitchen. So like, I have under cabinet lighting, but like at night when I want to start putting the house to sleep, if you guys watch my nighttime videos, you know, during the night, we want a little light in there. Maybe you have company coming over, maybe it's just for yourself. It's the same concept. You plug them in. They have this same little adjuster right here, so you can choose how bright, but they look absolutely gorgeous. It comes in a set of 2. So right here you can see this is the box. The box is nothing special. It's not like the knife box, it's pretty, but themselves are just stunning. So let me show you what these look like in my kitchen. So here's that first one that I've had for a little while. I want to show you when the light goes off, then that night light comes on. Now, if you don't want it to every time, you can have it turned off, just slid all the way down. And like I said, you can adjust these. So if you just want a little bit of light, if you want a lot of light, you can totally just slide it wherever you want to. I just leave mine on high so it automatically pops on. This is here in our powder bathroom. So I want it, like when people are looking for the bathroom, it's like lit up in here. But like I said, if you just want to be able to turn them on yourselves, you can just turn it all the way down and then come in here and turn it on when needed. But that. These are just so nice to have. Now these are the new ones I've ordered, and I actually leave them out right here because it's very symmetrical and I like it. In the evening, they're so nice to have. I'll go ahead and do a pop-up so you can see them at night. There's so much light right now, like they're not gonna turn on. But once again, I just leave them on high. And then in the evening, as it gets dark, they pop on. Even in the morning, it's so nice. So I will definitely be ordering more of these because I think they're so pretty and I just want them in more spaces. Keep in mind, this is good for people that have kids, maybe a nursery, maybe they want it just lit a little bit, like for a night light. Maybe if you have grandparents or something and you want them to have a little bit of light and it turns on all by itself, this is definitely something that's just nice to have or nice to give and share with friends and family. This next product is also another way to light up your space. I have more decor, but I feel like lighting is just so important. If it's through lamps, if it's through bulbs, night lights. So if you guys are caught up in all my videos, you guys know I got a new black hutch in my hallway and I love it. I love it so much. I almost hate that it's in a nook that like no one else sees but us, but there's no other spot for it and I feel like it was made for that spot. But what I was noticing, especially after Christmas and like the garland came down, which had lighting on it, it was kind of dark. Like it's a black hutch and you can see the items, but even with the glare of the window, it kind of reflects off the glass, and then at night it's just a really dark hallway. Even if I turn on the light, which I'm not going to leave on, it doesn't shine into the hutch. And there's no lighting or electric behind the hutch, so I couldn't like plug something in. So I ordered these lights, and I'm gonna tell you, I did not think they were gonna work. I've ordered several lights like this. I also don't always have like the best luck with them, but I was like, let's just try. They blew my mind. So what's super nice is they have different settings, like different brightnesses, especially if you like warm light or daylight or something in between, you get to choose. Typically when you order them, you have to pick one and then you're stuck with it. I like that you have the option. And then it also has color options. So for Christmas, I could have added color, or Valentine's Day, I can switch it out. They do come in different colors itself. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like in my hutch. I did black ones because my furniture piece is black, but they also have white as well. They are so nice. I don't have batteries in these, but you can turn them on by pressing them, but it comes with 2 remotes, which is really helpful. So you can put it on a timer. You can turn them on individually, but they are stunning. So if you're needing something underneath cabinets, maybe it's in bookshelves, anything like that, I really am sold on these. I feel like they have been working so well. You just put batteries in them, so just get some really good batteries so you're not switching them all the time, but then you don't have to like plug anything in. And then they come with like a sticker, and you can either drill them in, but I just use the sticker and they have stuck really, really well. And then to get them off, you just spin it. So if you ever need to switch out the battery, this stays stuck on. You change the battery and then you put it back in, and it just like locks back in just like that. So here is the hutch I'm referring to. Like I said, I love it, but it does get dark. Right now it does have the light coming in from my dining room, so you can see in, but I want to show you the after. So I'm going to come in here and like turn these on. It works obviously way better at night, but look at it now lit up, and this is with light shining on it. So I'm going to add a clip like I did with the kitchen lights and show you it in the evening. It just makes everything stand out. It makes the piece look higher end. It makes the products inside look higher end. It like displays them. So when you're buying high-end nice decor, you want to show it off. You want to see it, even if it's for yourself. Like this is only for myself and Chase because you don't really see it from any other angle in my house. But I just feel like it adds so much to the space. I did want to open it up so you could see, like they are literally just stuck on there, and I just put one on every level and I just put it in the middle. But if you wanted it to shine on something, you could just move it over. And then obviously I didn't put it on this bottom one just because I have baskets there, but now with the doors open, see it? And now let me turn them off. And like I said, during the day it's okay, but at night it makes a huge difference. And honestly, like during the day, I still think it adds a ton of value. Like it is worth every single penny that I spent on those. So I really do think those are the coolest lights. I kind of wanted to show you the remote real fast. So it has warm light, cool light, natural light, and then it has red, green, or blue, and then like color options. You can also dim them. So if you want it to be like a nightlight, there's 30%, 70%, 100%. There's like arrows so you can adjust it. And then there are timers. There's 30 minutes, 1 hour, 3 hours, and 6 hours. So you can basically customize those lights however you want to. And with the remote, it just makes it so easy. Okay, on to a decor piece that I feel like adds so much. It's so easy to add. You probably have a spot in your house you can add it, and it's something I get asked about every single time I show it, and it's moss. What's funny enough is I did some research because I'm like, what is this moss? Because it is so cool. It kind of comes in like balls, like you can spread it apart. I do get mine at Home Goods. So if you can find it at yours, it kind of comes out different times of the year. This is how it comes. But I found the exact same thing on Amazon. It's not as much, which this is a lot. Like you don't necessarily need this much at all. And it's like under $10 on Amazon. It's called Reindeer Moss. Why? I have no idea, but I love it. It looks so high end compared to other moss. And I like to use it in big bowls. So if you have a bowl, you can put it out. Maybe you've had like bowls for your Christmas ornaments and you displayed them. You could switch it out for this now. And this is a type of greenery that you can use it all year long. Like there's a lot of my stems I have to switch out for the fall and then the summer and then the winter. I've left this up and it looks so good no matter what my stems are, no matter what the season is. And there's something crazy about this. So I mentioned this, I think, over on Instagram. It has like a cologne, like good smelling man smell. Like forever I was walking into spaces of my home and I'm like, did I switch my detergent? That's not Chase. Like, why does it smell so good? And as it sits in your room, there's a really good smell. So I feel like this has two benefits. Not only does it look really, really cool and very, very high end, it has a very good smell. And there's something like, I wish I could just wear men's cologne. Like I feel like it smells so much better than women's. So the fact that it's like in my office, Chase's office, living rooms, it's just an added perk. So if you just need some extra greenery, say you're just wanting to spruce up a few areas and you have a tight budget, this is something that would be easily switched out. I'm going to take you through my house and show you all the different ways I use it because you can get really creative. The first one is just in this planter. I've used this so many different ways, but just by putting a little bit on the top, and to make it last longer, you can stuff anything underneath it. So if you have your old moss that you're wanting to get rid of, just leave it in there and like take a little bit out and put this on top. I use like Walmart and Target sacks. You can use like shipping paper, whatever you have, just stuff it underneath so you're not wasting it, and then you just need enough on the top. I mentioned earlier that I like to put it in bowls, so they can be decorative bowls, they can be marble bowls, they can be whatever you want. It can be so easy. But this right here is a perfect example. And like I said, I just have like Spanish moss underneath this to build it up. And then I put that little layer on top and I feel like it looks amazing. And then here we are in my office. I recently bought this huge bowl from Home Goods. They've had the best finds since like Christmas decor is done. I also got this planter over here. But see how good it looks? And like I said, it's just covering the top. So a little bit goes a long way. If you want to know what Spanish moss is, it's really affordable. I'll link some for you too, or you can get it from like Hobby Lobby, but it's just that. So that alone looks good. If you just want that, that's an affordable way, to add to your fake plants, fake trees. It makes it look like it's actually potted. So that's another good tip for you guys. You can put it in small bowls. This guy's just from Walmart. And see how it just adds to a space, especially if you like neutrals like me. Green is a really natural, earthy way to add color. And so that's typically the only color you see in my house, but it just adds so much to a space. And then one more, I have that same tree and the same planter here. Like this is my pantry area. I added the moss here just for a different look, and I feel like it looks good too. So if you have any like pots or anything like that, it does really well. Something I'm gonna go ahead and add are my olive trees. I didn't have that for today's video, but this is a really good way. Say you took your Christmas tree down and it feels empty. You're like, no, I liked the tree there better. The space just feels too blah now. These olive trees are so affordable. They look so high end. Don't even ask me how many I own. And I've even gotten rid of 2. I think I currently Right now I have 5 in my house. I have 3 of this style and then 2 larger ones from like Costco, but I've gotten rid of 2 of these just so like my family and friends could take them. So they're just an easy way. And you know, those like nooks that you know, you don't know what to do with. And like I said, if you've had a tree in the corner and you're like, gosh, I really loved the tree and I'm sad it's down, I need something for it. Super, super affordable. And then grab some type of moss for whatever planter you choose, because it just looks so much nicer, higher end, and more realistic if you actually put it in there and then add something in there. This is here like in our movie room / workout area. I love having the tree in here. Like I love the vibe of it. But once again, this is just like a normal planter and I wanted to show you the tree. Now I do have it sitting on like a storage container to raise it. So to make it look taller, if you get a taller pot, you can do that. Set it on a shoebox, you know, a food container that you're done with, old paint cans, whatever you can find. Just make sure it's level, and then add, like I added towels around it and then the moss, and it helps it seem taller, which makes it seem more grand, which makes it seem more expensive. And there's literally just like a clear Home Edit container underneath there. Okay, moving on, a really good tip if you're trying to make your house feel expensive or look like it has high-end pieces: marble. Marble's the way to go. It can be really expensive, but it can also be very, very affordable. So I've had these for a little while, and these are like place card holders for when I'm doing like table settings, you know, for like Christmas and Thanksgiving. I love that it's marble. It looks high end. It matches no matter what table setting I do. I don't know, there's just something about marble. I can't link these where I bought them anymore, but I'm pretty sure Amazon has them. So if they have them, I'm gonna link them. But I kept eyeing this piece at a store, but it was just too much. So I love shopping small. I shop small pretty much daily because I have like boutique apps on my phone. They have apps. I go into them weekly. Like I love shopping small, but sometimes things can be way, way, way overpriced. And so I kept looking at this and I'm like, it's just too much for how much I'm going to use it. It came on Amazon. I saw it pop up. It was $7.99. I don't know if it's going to be that price anymore because it was a lightning deal. If you want it, just keep your eye on it. But it can be used for so many different things. So it's supposed to be a cookbook holder. So you put a book here, it keeps it open. So like while you're cooking, it shows a tablet. So if that's where you have your recipe, I could use it for napkins. I also use it just to put a candle on. Like it just looks good, like a bookend. And then the bookend, I have recipe books and then I put a candle on it. Like you can just decorate with this piece itself. Now, if this is too much, like Amazon may have marked it back up, Home Goods and Ross, they get such beautiful marble pieces and they're like $7.99, $12.99. I know this is an Amazon video, but just so you know, you can find really good marble pieces. You can find trays, you can find bowls, you can find just about any shape you're wanting, like praying hands, whatever. Like they have it in marble at those places. It's so affordable. You're gonna pick it up and be like, this is so heavy, it's not gonna be in my budget, and then it's like $6.99 and I'm like, thank you. So add some marble to your space. Like I said, I'm gonna link this one and maybe you'll get another lightning deal. Just keep checking on it because I feel like it's a beautiful piece and it's very functional. I wanted to show you how I use it. Like I said, it can be used so many different ways. This is how I keep it. It's basically a bookend and a candle holder. And then if I need to open up the recipe book or put my phone in it or iPad or tablet, I can just like set the candle down and switch it out. But I feel like it just adds a statement all by itself, no matter which angle you look at it. It's just so dang pretty. So I wanted to show you that option and just how I use it. But in general, like I have so many marble pieces. This is from Ross. I keep it right here because we set a lot of our drinks here just during the day, and I just feel like it's pretty. Like look at that, Ross, and it's $6.99. So that's one option. I also have both of these pieces. I get asked about this one all the time. Let me see if these have price tags on them because this is fun. This one was $12.99. It's gonna be hard to see because it's like peeling off, but it was $12.99. Just for you guys, I'm gonna take this off. But my whole point is they're normally like under $15. And they look so nice and you can use them so many different ways. Look at this one. You guys love this one. It's Home Goods, $7.99. I love that it's a square. And then I also have this one right here. I'll take it apart to see if there's a price on the bottom. let's see, $14.99. So this one's the most expensive, and I love it because it has like the thick little edge right there. And look how much nicer and put together it makes just my soap and paper towel and sponge look. And it's just so easy. And I wanted to show you inside this shelf again so you can see all of the marble. So this is marble, those bookends are marble. These are 2 marble pieces, but they had them stacked together, and so I went ahead and bought them that way. And then up here, these are both marble, and they're actually candle holders. I just like slid the greenery in here to like make it kind of look like a vase. And then this looks like white and black marble, and it's like fake. It's like so lightweight. And that's all from like Home Goods and Ross. So like I said, I know we're talking Amazon, and I'll link some Amazon stuff, but sometimes marble is more expensive online because they have to ship it and it's so heavy. So if you're wanting to add that element, run to Ross first because they're gonna be the cheapest, and then like a Home Goods, TJ Maxx thing. I also use the bowls for storage. So typically when you get this like look, this design, they'll be a little bit pricier. This one was Amazon though, so I'm gonna link it for you. But I just throw all my jewelry in it. See how pretty that is? And it makes it look nice, but it's literally just like chunked in there. I hide my watch band at the bottom, and it looks like you're organized. It looks like a piece of art. It looks like I displayed this all nicely, and both of these are Amazon, so I can link those for you. But I just feel like it's a really pretty way to make something messy look pretty again. While we're talking about all this home decor, I did want to just take a little pause and talk about my outfit because I always get asked about it. I'm gonna link my sweater, love it. I'm also gonna link my necklaces. They're from Amazon as well. I feel like this heart one, I mean, I wear it all year around, but it's especially good for Valentine's Day. If you're simple, maybe you just want to wear like a pink sweater or a red sweater, or if you're like me, you probably won't even wear color, but you can have like heart jewelry. It is so lightweight. It's like 10 bucks. So it's super cheap. Don't expect some like special thing, but I wear it all the time. I love it. Everyone thinks it's high end. I love that it's lightweight because if you start getting heavy jewelry on my neck, I start getting a headache. So if you just want a fun necklace for the holidays or just to wear every day, I feel like it's super pretty. I also have this chain necklace. It kind of tucks in right where my sweater is. I need to loosen it up in the back. This one is heavier, but it's from Amazon as well. So if you're wanting either one of those, I feel like they're really good necklaces. I'm into stacks right now, but especially the heart. I thought this would be the perfect time, and then you have it in time for Valentine's Day. So I just want to share that real quickly. Links will be down below. Moving on, we're going to talk about a candle set because I love candles. I love them. I have to be really careful. I do like all soy blend ones so I don't get headaches. I even buy like from influencers and different things that are like safe. But I don't know why it took me so long to get this set. I wish I would have gotten it sooner because, oh, it would make a good gift. So if you have like a birthday gift or a teacher gift or something coming up, this set looks so high end and it just feels special. It's one of those things, people that even love candles don't own it yet because it just seems like luxe and high end, and like I have other things to buy, I have bills to pay, kids to feed, so it feels like a splurge. This would go really well with the electrical lighter that I share for the candle. So if you need a set, this is my favorite. I went ahead and brought this up. This is my favorite, just like year-round candle. Like I love fall scents, I love Christmas scents, but if you're just needing a really good smelling candle all year long, this is the one. It's like a high-end brand. It's a little bit on the smaller side, so it makes it more affordable, but it's really pretty setting out because it's just like all black. Like you can turn it around so you don't see the label. But this smells really good, so I'll link it. But you could pair it with the really cool lighter, which I'll link. And then this set, and this is what we actually need anyway. So this will blow it out. So like you don't have to blow it out anymore. You just go and like keep this next to it, which seems really pretty, very decorative, probably comes in different colors. I went with gold, and you just kind of put it over it and it like smothers it out. How cool is this? And then this is what's really important. So if you don't trim it, it gets very smoky. The flame gets bigger. It's not good. You're supposed to trim them. Forever I didn't, and then I'm like, it's getting black, like all of my white cabinets. I try to like pull it out. So then I just kept taking my normal like scissors and I would cut it. And then all that soot gets on your scissors. So if you're not cleaning them, it gets black on anything you're using it on. So one time I cut it, got busy, put them in the sink, and then Chase was like, why are the scissors in the sink? So he went to put them away and it like touched his shirt and got it all on there. So let's not do that. Let's just buy the correct tool. So it's really nice is this is a scissor, so you can trim them so it's nice and safe. The flame doesn't get too big, doesn't get too smoky, and then it catches it on this little lip and you just like pitch it in the trash and you're good to go. So I feel like this is such a pretty set. You can choose any candle you want, but like sitting out on a coffee table or in a kitchen or giving it as a gift, it's just so nice. And these actually have like a really good weight to them. And it's just something different. Maybe not for you guys, but for me. Maybe this was just a splurge for me, but I just feel like it's something I've never owned, but I love candles, so why not? And then it doubles as decor because it just looks so neat, like sitting out on a tray with this and a candle. I think it's beautiful. So here it is styled. I want to show you just by sitting it out. I feel like it just adds something a little special next to your candle, and then you're more likely to use it. Like you could put it away in a drawer, but I feel like this is nice enough. If it's left out, you're going to remember to use it. Then after you become like a habit of using it, you could tuck it away, but honestly, it's pretty enough and so elegant. It can just sit out and look really pretty. Okay, and then here it is on my coffee table. I think it would look better if I get like a little tray for this. I feel like it would be perfect. I could put in like my coasters. I could put that on it, maybe even the remote, but I mean, it looks fine, but I feel like a tray would kind of ground it. And these are like fake candles, so it's not for real. It would have to be real candles there. But I feel like, you know, you could style it different ways. It just looks cute. Okay, so now we're going to talk about a few more pieces. I want to talk about pillows. I've owned these since before Christmas. I've had the hardest time finding like good pillows, neutral pillows for my house. Like I want to make sure they're choppable and I want to make sure it's a really good material. I really prefer if they have a zipper so I can like take them off and wash them if needed. And I could not find it. Like Ross used to get them all the time. Home Goods used to get them. I'm just not having the luck. And so I was influenced by someone else on Instagram, bought these pillow covers. I even shared them, I think, during like a gift guide video because I love them so much. But they are good. I even bought them again in a new color, so I'm gonna show you both colors, but the insert's amazing. The insert is a little pricey. It is a high-end buy, but then you just keep it, and then you just buy cheap pillow covers for them, but you don't have to keep replacing the pillow. Plus, they're easier to store, so if you wanna switch out your decor, if you add color during different holidays or different, you know, times of the year, or if you just like change and you wanna have neutral covers, but also colorful, whatever it is, you keep the insert and you just keep rebuying the covers, which is a really affordable way to do that. And then you always have really good looking pillows. So the inserts I love, like I said, they're a little bit pricey, but totally worth it, but not any more than like a pillow I've spent in Home Goods that I can't switch out. You know what I mean? Like it's still a good price. The actual covers themselves are super affordable and they are super high end, and they zip on and off and come in amazing colors. So I wanted to be sure and share those with you just because they are such a good deal. And personally for me, a must-have find are these electric shades. They're on Amazon. I talk about them all the time, especially right here at our front door. It's glass. We do like live a ways off the road. We do have a gate, so if we want to lock people out, we can. But sometimes I just want privacy, especially at night. And I just keep like our remote right here. Now I will say we have this almost on every window in our house, like office windows, bedroom windows. The only window it's not on is our movie room window, and I just ordered one. But what's so nice is you can just block people out. So for me, I love our glass door. Like it goes with the style of our house. We needed it. I didn't want it frosted. I like being able to see out, but sometimes you just want to block it out. Maybe it's hot during the day. Maybe I have deliveries coming and I don't want the boys barking crazy. It's just nice to have the option. Look at George right there. And you can stop it anywhere. So like if I want it right there, I can pause it anywhere along the way. So if I want to just leave the bottom open for them, so it's all customizable. You can pick any color, all of that stuff. If you guys haven't looked into them, I'm going to link it. Like I said, I have them everywhere with curtains. Let me turn around slowly so I don't make you guys sick. They're all in here on these windows, and like you don't see them until you need them, which I feel like is super nice. So I'll lower these real fast so you can see, and you can have the remotes different places. I just keep it like near it, but see it's right there. Now you can do them individually by the number, but I keep it as a whole. So like all 4 of these are on the same one. Now, if I needed to adjust them, I can by the remote, but see how you can just close them at the same time, open them. Privacy is nice. So I'm gonna link those for you as well. Now let's talk benches. I feel like it's something you guys are always asking me about, and I feel like I've talked about them in the past, but I just want to talk about it again. I feel like I'm getting a lot of home decor questions right now. I can tell Christmases have come down. You guys are really working on your homes, trying to figure it out, which this is the perfect time of year. So my black bench, I get asked about all the time. I will say I got it from Home Goods, so I got it for like $100. But if you have a big budget and you are wanting it, it is on Amazon. It's one of those things that's kind of hard to find, so it makes a statement. It's well worth the amount of money that it's on Amazon, but I got a better deal. So you can keep checking your Home Goods, but it's kind of one of those, like, they had one of it and they'll probably never get it again. So this is only if you have the budget for it. I am gonna link it, but I wanted you to know that. The next are my benches that I keep like in my office and bedrooms. They're like upholstered, soft, beige ones. I've gotten one from Home Goods and I ordered one from Amazon. I will say the Home Goods one was more expensive, but the Amazon one is way better. It looks more expensive, it feels more expensive, it like holds up better. And what's funny is it's actually lighter weight, so it's kind of easier to move around. But my Home Goods one, I feel like when you sit on it, it kind of like gives in a little bit, which makes me nervous with like brother-in-laws, dads, grandpas and all that. Like I think it would hold up, and you see the zipper on it underneath. So I'm always trying to hide it, like put blankets and different things. It just looks cheap to me when you see a zipper underneath. My Amazon one is not like that. It's like chunky and round, the material's good, you don't see the zipper. So I definitely prefer that one. So I'm gonna show you that as well, because I feel like it's a really good find. You can put it at the end of a bed, you can put it at a dining table, below a window, in front of a desk. You can put it in front of a sofa. We do that a lot, like back in our movie room. Really, really good way to add seating, but it doesn't take up a lot of space. Okay guys, that is a wrap. I think we did it. I hope this video was helpful. I love home decor, and I love home decor videos because I love finding you guys finds. I know not everyone enjoys shopping for home decor like I do. I like love it. It's a passion. I want to create a line with someone, so I'm like putting it out there in 2025. Even if I don't get it, I'll just keep shopping Amazon with you guys. I wish I could link like Ross and Home Goods. Like I wish they had a line so I could like link it and you guys can buy it, but if not, definitely get out in those stores. They can save you a ton of money, but I really do enjoy it. I tried to share tips along the way too, so it wasn't just purchases. So maybe you don't want to buy anything, but maybe you got some decor inspo. Like just look at what I did and find pieces in your house and see if you can make it work. Like I do that all the time. It's like, I like that look. What do I have in my house that I can kind of tweak and make it work? Do that all the time. So hopefully you benefited from this video some way, somehow. If not, hopefully it just entertained you for a little while. But I really do appreciate you guys being here and just the new year. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for supporting me in 2024. I really look forward to our journey together. I just never know what's in store for you guys. Like I feel like we just take this ride together. We like buckle up and hold on tight, and I'm ready just to see what this year brings and what kind of content we create together. So always let me know what you're liking and not liking down below, so I know how to create this for us as a whole. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys in the next one.